Okay guys, I've just stepped inside the front doorway. Now I'm going to try and take the best video as possible, but there is no power on in the house, so it may work for us and against us in some instances. First thing I notice on the left hand side of the hallway, you've got a couple of patch up marks, and if I get that way you can actually see it's quite discoloured and probably going to need to be touched up properly. Also noticed here on the door threshold, got quite bad chips along the bottom sill, which might need touch up as well. And on the side of the frame, that's just normal wear and tear, but obviously does have an effect on the overall presentation. We'll head into the master bedroom. First thing I notice is that the carpet's got, I guess, some bubbles in it. It's definitely got some stains. Don't think it's been properly steam cleaned. Blinds are in good order. Nothing needs to be done there. Walls have the typical marks, sort of a couple of feet up where furniture's been placed against it. Nothing too untoward there. Inside the walk-in robe, all looks okay as to the naked eye. However, the lighting is a bit poor, so it is a bit hard to really tell. Ensuite, bit better light in here. Some dirty marks on the tiles, obviously haven't been cleaned properly. There is a bit of paint coming off the shower head, and obviously a bit of a patch mark in the corner which will need repainting. Not sure if that's a water issue there, but if you're having the walls touched up, I would do that at the same time. A few little bubbles in the ceiling, probably wouldn't bother with touching up those prior to a sale. Vanity, bit of discoloration in the bottom of the bowl there. It is plastic though, so probably a cheap replace if you wanted to do that. Blinds have a few bends in the bottom, I guess fins. Not sure what can be done there. Probably just as easy to replace it if you wanted to rather than repair it. Come back out into the hallway. Go into the garage, however, it's probably going to be fairly dark and limited in terms of what I can see. Got a lot of chipping around the door frame. Again, that's probably fairly standard. Very hard for you to see here, so just give me a sec. I'll open the door and I'll see if I can get some better light. Now, sorry guys, I haven't been able to open the garage door simply because there's no key on the key ring that they've given me. But you've obviously had some sagging in the ceiling. I'm not sure whether that's previous repairs. Obviously there's some water staining there on the roof. There's a hole there. You know, the ceilings, if left in that condition with all these blocks, is really going to detract from the overall presentation of the house. I mean, obviously on the ground here, got some big pools of water. All the walls, you know, up to about 1.5 metres of mark all the way around. The garage door that sort of popped out of the rail there, but that's only a minor issue. Take you around over to the other side. Again, you can see the markings on the wall. Big patch job there. There's some chalk drawings on the floor that have been cleaned off. And again, some water staying here. And a dark patch above it, which obviously indicates there's water ingress into the ceiling. Alright, back into the hallway. And on to next bedroom. Again, you can see the bubbles there in the flooring. Carpet's actually been pulled up here in the corner by the looks. Walls aren't too bad in this room, certainly better than bedroom 1. Obviously drawn on the window frame there, so that'll need to be taken off. This room doesn't actually need too much at all. Blinds, complete, appear to be in service. A couple of minor marks there on the roof, but probably wouldn't be noticed. Okay, into the next bedroom. A few marks on the doors here, the exterior. Again, around the door frames, wear and tear. There's a bit of fray there on the carpet edge where it meets the transition strip. This room obviously hasn't been used as much. Doesn't have these sort of wrinkles in the carpet. Walls all fairly neat. The blinds probably just need some minor repairs. Obviously the cords have come off. These fins have broken in part. I think you can buy replacements for those fairly readily. There's some markings on the skirtings in places which might need to touch up. A couple of marks there on the wall as well. Alright, into the kitchen area. Bench tops look okay all the way around. Window frame badly weathered and you need a paint job, but when I say weathered, that's probably from moisture from the sink. There's a bit of black mould in the silicone there, so I'd suggest taking that out, putting fresh silicone in. Cupboards probably a little bit of a poor state. You know, laminate edging coming off the bottoms of a couple of these cupboards. Range hood probably needs a bit of a clean. Again, you've got edging coming off. Cooktop, bit of corrosion on the plates there. Might need to find some replacements. We've got, again, chipped laminate edges along the bottom of all these join pieces or fill pieces. Fridge alcove's got some marks in behind the walls there, obviously where the fridge has been pushed up. Skirting's damaged too. Yeah, you will need to probably hang and replace this cupboard. It is dropped, doesn't seem to be sitting properly, and it also sits open. Not sure how easy it's going to be to find a replacement cupboard. Main living area, just looking around the walls. They're not too bad. Might sort of tart up reasonably easy with a bit of sugar soap. Obviously the rear blinds here need some repairs. You've got a couple of the vertical pieces missing. The cord across the bottom is completely missing, as to this side window, although it looks to have complete vertical pieces, just the bottom chain has come away. There's definitely some sort of markings on this wall underneath the air conditioner unit. And there's some bubbles in the laminate flooring here around the edges. That might be able to be disguised to some degree by some furniture, but otherwise it is quite noticeable because it's in the middle of the floor. Around into the Main bathroom. A few marks on the door. Shower alcove looks alright. It's obviously had a replacement shower head at some point, the chrome unit. Joinery's got a few issues, missing a laminate edge there. And it looks like the panel down the bottom is swelled due to moisture. Your cabinets sort of hanging at odd angles and drawer faces again at different angles. The sink's got quite a bit of discoloration. Again, plastic sink, pretty cheap to repair. The taps have also discoloured, they're a yellowy colour. Power point, it's obviously being mentioned by the property manager as needing repair. Bath all looks okay. Some dirty marks here in the grout. Again, that's just from moisture sitting there in the grooves. Towel rail is also discoloured. That was probably white to start with, believe it or not. Toilet area. Again, floor's got a few marks. The tile's actually chipped, so I'm not sure what you can do there if you've got any spares for the property lying around somewhere in a cupboard. Not too bad, again, needs a good clean. Linen cupboard. Marks on the walls in the back there, but standard sort of wear and tear. Laundry here. Obviously a fair bit of moisture getting into the bottom of this door frame. Chipboards come away in part. On the inside of the bedroom door there, it's also quite bad. Floorboards have come apart in places. Now, not sure what the cause of that would be. It's obviously drawing moisture from somewhere, and possibly could be if they had a dryer running in the laundry here, because there's no sort of mechanical ventilation in the ceiling. By mechanical ventilation, I just mean an exhaust fan. This room, not too bad again. If you look at the taps, they've discoloured a bit. You can buy fairly cheap tap sets online. The walls behind where the washing machine would have been are marked, where it's been pushed up against. And the silicone around the join here is looking pretty scrubby, or pretty dirty, sorry. The blinds are actually in one piece, however, again, the bottom cord is missing, which joins all those pieces together and obviously helps to turn them and close them. Doorway, sorry, the door itself, a few markings here and there. Into the last bedroom. Got some dirty marks on the carpet. No wrinkles in the floor, but obviously hasn't been cleaned very well. Okay, this is the back side of the doorway here. That sort of looks the worst. The skirtings, the wall edge there. Scanning around. There's obviously been some patch-up jobs done in the past. Walls up to about 1.5 meters marked or otherwise. Blinds missing the bottom rail across it. Again, the bottom cord that ties all those little fins together. Again, very similar condition to the other bedrooms. And that completes the in-store tour, and we'll head outside now.